The past couple of weeks have been very strange. I've been dealing with the anxiety levels of a 13-year-old girl. I'm breaking out. Everything makes me anxious. I'm super depressed. The only cure? I'm going shopping. First thing I'm going to do is get a donut. It's very hot out. You can probably see I'm dripping sweat. I'm headed to Peter Pan. It's a little late in the day, so the selection is going to be a little thinner than normal. It's still amazing. It's like my favorite New York City donut spot.
Peter Pan has been around since the 50s, and the interior hasn't changed much since then. The shelves are a little bare since it's the end of the day, but I'm still gonna get something good.
It is so hot today. It's almost 90, and it feels like I'm going to have to put my hair up. It's just like sticking to me. It doesn't look better, but it feels better. So Peter Pan was almost out of donuts for the day, but they did have my favorite left, which is a very plain, very simple white cream donut. Well, we'll say second favorite. I prefer coconut cream, but there's a lot to do. I'm not going to eat the whole thing because it's too hot for that kind of pastry, but I can't go by that place and not stop in and get something. Mm. It's next level good. So this is a perfect opportunity to talk about thrifting. I see all these channels saying, we're going thrifting, I'm taking you thrifting, and they don't go to a single thrift store. They go to vintage stores, but not thrift stores. Thrifting is your Salvation Army, your Goodwill, your church basement charity shop. The best ones are the ones that aren't color coded and don't have a specific vintage section. That means they don't know exactly what they have, and the prices are going to be better. Vegans is what's called a buy-sell trade. You bring your things in, they evaluate them based on like desirability and the initial retail price, and you get a percentage of what they're going to sell it for, or you can take store credit. So you can take cash or credit. The prices are still reasonable, but not thrift level. And then people go into places like Beacon and buy things in bulk and then resell them at what is a vintage store. A vintage store is somewhere that goes to places like the Salvation Army and buys things, marks them up, resells them. You also see a lot of that at weekends. Like all of those resellers I just passed on the way over here, they probably got their stuff at weekends. Because there's very few legitimate thrift stores in New York that are not incredibly picked over. I've never found something amazing in like a real thrift store, except for maybe Housing Works, but that's a whole other story and that's a whole other video.
Side note, the person who does the windows for Beacons is incredibly talented. I'm always pleased to see the new displays when I come in. Shopping at Beacons can be like going into battle. You need to have a plan. I always start with the dresses and then navigate through the store from there. There's always a great mix of vintage and modern styles, like this beautiful 1950s dress that's like nearly pristine, and it's like $20. Or you have this page dress, brand new with tags, reasonably priced. You're going to find lots of cool unbranded pieces next to luxury designer. Everything is color coded, so you'll be tempted to skip straight to the colors that you like best and ignore others, but trust me, you want to go through every single piece because you never know what you're going to find. Even if you have a game plan, you tend to have to divert into other sections because you just can't physically access the rack you want. There is a small luxury section which is worth looking at, but you're not just going to find luxury here. It ends up filtering through to all the other racks. It is everywhere. My arms are full, I'm dodging people, but they're very nice here, so they let you hold things behind the rack so you can continue to shop before you try on. They try to buy seasonally, but I find it's a pretty even mix. So you can find sweaters in the summer and tank tops in the winter. It really is a marathon. You need to pace yourself. And there are limits to how many pieces they let you take into the dressing room, so do keep that in mind. I ended up getting this cute Simon Miller top and this Ghani crop top, which I'm not sure I will ever have the nerve to wear because I hate my stomach. Stevie pants didn't fit. Cute bathing suit didn't fit. Vintage top didn't fit. Philip Lim dress that I love didn't fit. Cute vintage 90s shift dress that reminded me of junior high didn't fit. The page dress fit, but the more I looked at it, the more I hated it.
That was disappointing. Nothing fit me. I've never had a hard time finding things at Beacons, but it's really luck of the draw every time you go there, so it's not going to stop me from coming in the future. But, you know, it's hard out there for a big girl. So now, to cheer myself up, I still have most of a donut in my purse, but I'm going to go to one of my all-time favorite places to eat in all of the city. Not just Greenpoint, the whole city. There's a few of them, but I'm used to going to this one.
Xi'an Famous Foods. I'm obsessed with this place. I always get the same thing. The hand-ripped noodles with stewed pork and the spicy cucumber salad. It's always ready very quickly. You can watch them make your noodles. And I'm not going to eat it in front of you today. I got it to go. I'm already feeling gross because nothing fit me. I don't want to let you watch me eat as well.
So today wasn't the most successful outing, but I did get some banging takeout, which I'm looking forward to. But clothing-wise, shopping-wise, not so successful. We'll just have to try again next weekend. Bye!